Hello, afternoon. It is Tuesday, 2/21/2017. I've just had coffee about a half hour ago, so I'm finally I haven't been drinking much coffee in the last couple of weeks just because my neck and overall health has been kind of crappy. And I apologize for yesterday's shout out. I wasn't even going to do one, but since I've done one since right around the 30th or around the 1st of February, I was trying to at least get it straight through for a month without taking a break. So I did it short, not a lot of views, and it really was, it was just what it was. So, but today I basically wanted to give a shout out again to RobertGamesHD. He's the one that's running the group over at Facebook. If you're looking for a sub group, when I stepped in about 2 weeks ago, it was just under 3,000 subscribers or group members, and now it is 4,500 group members. So it's growing exponentially, and it's actually a good place to go to get subscribers. So, and then JudTV again, my buddy's band that actually is just cut an album a couple months ago, and they need some love over there. It's JudTV. The information with him is he's been playing music. He's American, but he's been playing music in Berlin for like 20 years. I've known him since the mid-90s, and he did his first acoustic set on a variety show that I was producing at the restaurant that I worked at. But anyways, the band broke up because of a few different things. He went on and did some of his own stuff in Berlin with a few other people under the name of Full Bliss, and then Judd is getting back together. And I'm not sure if it's the same original three. It's at least two of the same members. But it's good to see them back together again, and their music is slightly different. They're a three-person ensemble. But anyways, go check them out. They got a music video up and out. Then Karl Neimeic. He is a writer, producer, actor, director, published author that basically has a bunch of screenplays, books, and how-to books on how to do screenplays. He breaks it down into a 5-step component breakdown on how to basically draw an outline and then basically create a book off of that, or a screenplay off of it, rather. But his books are pretty similar. And then he has some other stuff in there, too, and a lot of old movies. He did Hot Babes Bikini Car Wax or something. He was one of the writers of that, and he talks about that as his first treatment that went into an actual full-length script that had a bunch of unforeseeable events happen, where one of the producers that got him in, he wrote the script, and then it was his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or somebody directing it, and so basically cut up the script. But most of Karl's stuff, basically, he said, didn't look exactly what the original script was, but at least it got made. And I guess he played a small part in it, a preacher or something like that. But anyways, just plugging them. And then I'm going to kind of do more of a rant, because I just haven't been feeling well lately. So it's like I've been cruising around on YouTube, and it's interesting because you can find a lot of stuff on YouTube. And I forget that that's the case. I was talking to my uncle, and he needed to find out how to do a breakdown of a motor for an ice cube maker. And he said he went to YouTube. I wound up finding how to do a lot of it. You got to find the exact keywords, but you can. When I went to do my transaxle in my Atomic 4, I found something online that gave me a step-by-step process. There's a lot of different things like that on YouTube, and that's the beauty of YouTube. It's growing exponentially, and there's a myriad of things you can find. With that said, I've been watching kind of movies, and I like the biographies. I watched 2 biographies last night on the E! Entertainment. One was Chris Farley, and then the other one was Jenna Jameson. And I've done Jenna Jameson is phenomenal in the sense of her marketing and strength in marketing. Also the fact that she was a woman and didn't allow herself to get thrown under the bus, so to speak, and had hands-on everything she did, and went into merchandising, and was one of the first major porn stars that, I mean, she's stardom, less now than it was 10 years ago when she was kind of at the pinnacle. Still in there, but basically she has merchandising and had a site called Club Jenna that basically you can go in and buy stuff through her, and it was like an Amazon for porn through her, and she got percentages off of it, or basically it was her name on it, so she completely branded herself. Phenomenal. And so that leads me into this whole like Lena the Plug thing, and that's what I kind of see Lena doing. Or Lena, I keep saying it wrong. It's Lena the Plug. She's kind of marketing herself and is very tongue-in-cheek about it. I've commented, I think, 3 times, and she's commented back once and then given me 2 like heart signs, which is a love on the comments off 2 things that I've done. She's got a complete tongue-in-cheek approach where she knows she's literally just showing. I mean, she knows exactly what she's doing. She's not doing it for attention per se. She just knows the attention's there and is basically putting her stuff out. And she's already done a sex tape. So the fact that she opened this up, I don't know whether she's going to do a new one or she's just going to submit one of the old ones, because she's got a 26-minute compilation of stuff on Pornhub. I look it up, and then a couple other videos. There's not a lot, but when I plugged in the first time, Lena the Plug, it showed that a few other people had searched it because the name popped up. So, I mean, she's creating an incredible amount of buzz and cross-pollinating between the 2 sites, which to me is just beautiful in the marketing aspect. It's a little easier for females to do it, especially if they're pretty and they know what they're doing and they know how to not show too much. I don't know why they did that, but if they kind of hold back a little bit, just like Jenna Jameson, it's just a phenomenal amount of marketing that goes into it, and the men just basically fall over themselves to get to watch the video to see if they're going to see anything. And all you got to do is step off of YouTube and go to RedTube, PinkTube, Pornhub, or Spizoo. So, I mean, it's interesting because I did it a few years back where I was just searching to see what was on, and I was like, wait a second, and I stepped off, and literally, once you go into the open forum of Wild Wild West in Google, the only thing I had to do is basically sometimes click that you're 18 to get in to see stuff, but for the most part, it's a Wild Wild West show on the open internet. YouTube has more standards, terms, and conditions and stuff, but for the most part, they're allowing more things as long as it is connected to, like the naked yoga thing. There's an incredible amount of it. I even saw a full commercial where everybody in the commercial was naked, and they were walking around with these clear drawing boards, almost like Iron Man 2, where it's like plexiglass, and they're writing on it, and you can see, I mean, men junk, girl junk, all junk. So there's stuff out there. But I find it interesting when basically people tap into the marketing, and for like her, she'll post something, and it was an inane post, and I know she did it just like a basic Sunday, blah blah blah. You should only watch this if you're a true subscriber or something like that. She had like 10,000 posts an hour, and got up to like 180 posts in 22 hours or something like that. I mean, it was just crazy. Crazy. 10,000 posts an hour. I mean, she has obviously around 700. It was like 646 when I last looked a couple days ago, as far as subscribers. But she's got probably near 7,000 or 700,000 subscribers. So I get that, but it's like, I mean, I got over 100 and almost 160 on one of my posts, and it was connected to her, and that one has probably been the most since I started reposting new posts. So anyways, with that said, go check out on YouTube. There's tons of stuff. I watched movies on Errol Flynn. I watched Don Juan is my favorite probably of his, and then I watched Seahawks, and then I watched the 2 documentaries, one on Chris Farley and one on Jenna Jameson last night, and I just found them both fascinating. But there's a lot of stuff on YouTube. Just search it, people. And that's about it. That's Tuesday. Hope you guys like this better than yesterday's. It's a little longer, and I apologize for that. Subscribe somewhere in here. maybe on this side, down there. Like, comment, and ask for a shout out if you want one, and I'll plug your channel the next shout out or rant that I do in the next day. So just ask for it, and then I'll go ahead and see what I can do. So anyways, have a good Tuesday, people, and I'll talk to you later.